Hello, and welcome to this series of Mind Power. And today's topic is conscious and the subconscious mind. This is Sanjiv Malik from Mission Genius Mind Consultant Private Limited, New Delhi, India. Uh, as I said, we have two type of minds: conscious and the subconscious. In this video lecture, I'll explain in more detail what exactly is conscious and what exactly is subconscious. This understanding is very much important to understand any other concept in mind power, so I'll explain in that way. So first of all, let's understand, uh, like there is a conscious mind. If you see an iceberg theory, it's very clear from this picture. In iceberg theory, what he says, like if we put an iceberg in water, only the 10% part, the upper 10% part is visible, and the 90% part is below the water level. So that means, so this is the way our mind is also divided in two parts. So one is the conscious mind, which is the visible mind, which contains our willpower, which is having our decision making power, which is having the power of discrimination. But then there is the subconscious mind, which is the submerged part of the iceberg. Now that subconscious contains all our belief system, all our values, all our habits, any other thought pattern that we are carrying for a long period of time, that is usually there in the subconscious. So that's to give a brief description of the conscious and subconscious mind. If I say it in a different, higher perspective, if I take the case of the rider and rider and the elephant. So the elephant is the subconscious, and the rider is a conscious mind. And the conscious mind, as compared to subconscious, it is very little. As subconscious is as big as 30,000 times more powerful. Although theoretically it looks like it's only 9 times uh, bigger than the conscious mind, but actually it is much more bigger than is visibly seen there. Now if I see the example of a Aladdin and the genie, the conscious mind is like that Aladdin, and the subconscious mind is like a genie, which is always standing there saying that, okay, your wish is my command. It always says every moment it is ready to serve you, and it is so powerful. It says that, okay, your wish is my command. Give me something. Tell me something to do. It is always in a waiting state. I'll explain in the terminology of the human brain, because that is where the seat of the mind is. Brain is the hardware where the mind is residing as a software. Okay, so the brain, we have the left brain and right brain. The left brain contains, if I talk about Apple, it contains all the explanation about Apple, what is Apple, the cost of Apple, the types of Apple, the benefits and all. But the right side contains the color, the taste, the smell, the touch, and the feel of the apple. Okay, so so this is how the discrimination between left and the right brain, and similarly the conscious and the subconscious mind. Okay, the conscious mind, as a software, resides in the left side, and the subconscious mind as a hardware, as a software, resides in the right side of the brain. Okay, and if I say in terms of the awakened state, there is a filter in between. When we any command we like to give it to the subconscious mind, the filter comes in between, which doesn't allow things to go directly to the subconscious mind. That filter is the conscious filter. I'll explain more detail. There is one more table out here which is explaining the detail of conscious and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is like its power is just 10%, and the subconscious power is 90%. It works only when we are awake, the conscious mind. The subconscious mind works 24 hours continuously. Even while we are sleeping, the subconscious mind is continuously working. it can give logic, because whatever conscious mind does is based on logic, but the subconscious does not do on the basis of logic. It just does whatever is likes. Okay. So it'll explain many things in you. Sometimes in our behavior, when you say that, okay, I do not want to be angry, but something which forces me to do the things in this way, something which makes me angry. So it does not. I do not want to do it myself or knowingly. It just happens. So whatever happens is the subconscious mind. Is the power of subconscious mind. Is the conscious mind is the owner, the subconscious is the servant. Well, most of the time, because the subconscious is so powerful that it takes over the owner, and honor, actually we, but the subconscious is so powerful that it takes over us, and we do not have control over the things. It just is governed directly by the subconscious mind. The conscious is act as a filter to the subconscious. Uh, in, in subconscious, there is no such filter. Okay, the conscious mind is a separative mind. It breaks up the things. It's like based on the science. If we say, when we break up the things, we want to know. We do more and more analysis. We break up the things. But the subconscious is creative mind. It brings these things together. It joins them together. It creates something new. So this is why it is like creative mind. And the conscious mind acts, and the subconscious mind actually organizes. If you understand this difference, it will be very, very important for us to understand further concepts in mind power. The conscious mind thinks before acting. Subconscious doesn't think anything. It does not think. It acts very fast on the negative goals. Okay. The conscious mind understands jokes. Subconscious does not understand jokes. What happens during our childhood? Sometimes, when our friends are bullying us, in the when they bully, sometimes they are just saying that, hey, you're stupid. Looks like very normal thing to us. It just saying they're stupid, but sometimes we are in a state where we are not applying any logic, so that word, that joke directly goes to our subconscious. There have been many instances in the history where the negative command by anyone, a negative joke by anyone, proven to be very fatal for the person, because of this limitation, that subconscious does not understand jokes. The conscious is having very limited power, but the subconscious is having unlimited powers. The conscious needs training. Subconscious is already trained. It does not need any training. All the training, any kind of training, is required only for the conscious mind. Subconscious knows everything. What it means? It means that even a child which is just born contains the subconscious, contains all the knowledge it needs to survive. But the but to the conscious mind, it needs some understanding. So there are many things which the subconscious knows by default. How to eat, for example, how to take the object and take it to your mouth. It knows everything. It knows many things. It knows many things comes to us by default. Even if a person is born in a jungle, for example, is put to a jungle in the very childhood, it understands so many things that it just carries with itself in the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is having the boundaries of time and space, when the subconscious mind doesn't have any such boundaries. Is the Aladdin conscious mind, and the subconscious is genie. The conscious mind decides goal, and the subconscious produces result, fulfill the goals. Okay, I think that will bring a good amount of clarity in your mind. Now let me explain a little bit more detail about the power of the conscious mind. Some more things about the conscious mind. For example, the power of thinking is in the conscious mind. The power of logic is there in the conscious mind. Similarly, our IQ is there in the conscious mind. Identifying and seizing opportunity is the power of the conscious mind. Identifying, knowing that okay, this is opportunity is there. Producing opportunity is the job of the subconscious, but working on it, knowing that, seizing the opportunity and working on it is the job of conscious. Okay, I hope that will bring you good clarity, because when you understand the law of attraction, this is where people do fail. People say that, okay, if I give a task to my conscious, the conscious, let's say I need a house. So I need a house within, let's say, another 6 months, I need a house of so and so type. Now, if I give the task to my conscious mind, and my conscious mind does the planning, I'm using all the power of my conscious. I'm not utilizing the power of my subconscious. When I use the law of attraction, I give the task to my subconscious mind that okay, I need within 6 months, I need a house of this type. Okay, and then the subconscious plans according to my instructions, and then it gives me some indication. Okay, now you should do so and so things, invest out there, or search there, or this particular person will help you out. So this indications comes from the subconscious mind. And if I act, if I means the conscious mind, if the conscious mind properly sees that opportunity, it uses all the power of the subconscious. Otherwise, it fails. It just fails. Most of the people who do not understand the law of attraction fail here. They don't understand exactly how to utilize the power of subconscious. Okay, let's understand a little bit more. All the judgment, okay, whether this is good or bad, it all comes from the conscious mind. Taking any kind of decision comes from the conscious mind. Taking any kind of action comes from the conscious mind. Okay, just remember very clearly, so that we can utilize this concept to the best of our knowledge. Making any kind of selection is a part of your conscious mind. Production of the desire is a job of the conscious mind. Any desire, any wish we want, anything we want, is the task of our conscious mind. Okay, and to fulfill the task, we can utilize the power of subconscious. Okay, and now the conscious mind is a gatekeeper to the subconscious mind. It doesn't allow anything and everything to directly go to the subconscious. Otherwise it will be very, very difficult for subconscious to survive, because subconscious does not understand jokes. If somebody mistakenly says something bad about us, and if the filter is not there, we'll directly perceive it as a habit. It will directly go to subconscious, where it will directly impact all our behavior. So we should understand there is a filter in between which does not allow, the conscious mind act as a filter. It does not allow anything and everything to go to the subconscious. Okay, there is a way. There is a way to skip this filter and directly put things into the subconscious, and those techniques are the mind programming techniques. That I'll discuss in my other video lectures. So there is now let me cover up the power of the subconscious mind. So what are the power of subconscious mind? First of all, it controls all our 5 senses 24 hours continuously while we are fully asleep. Still somebody rings the doorbell, telephone, the bite of a mosquito, or like feeling of firing, or somebody just call us by name. How do we get the attention? How do we wake up and say that okay? So this is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is 24 hours active. It continuously listening, continuously, even while sleep. It never sleeps, always active. Now this is very, very important part. to understand that subconscious never sleeps. Every moment it is doing something. Okay, even while the conscious mind is gone to sleep, the subconscious is still active. Okay, and control of our movement. While sleeping, our hand automatically moves. For example, there's a mosquito, I just the hand goes there, it removes the mosquito, or whatever. All you take from this side to this side. Sometimes we just stop the alarm and sleep back. All this happens by the power of subconscious mind. We should understand this very clearly. Why sometimes when we decide to wake up early, we put up the alarm ourselves, and then while the alarm rings in the morning, we just put our hand out there, again go back to the sleep, and after some time we just wake up and say, hey, who stopped my alarm? It was nobody else but you. But it was at that time the subconscious had fully taken over the command. Okay, the command of your body was totally in control of the subconscious, so it actually uncontrolled, so you do not even remember that. So this is how it happens. Once you understand this functioning, it will help you out to program. So now coming to the next part is reflex action. The reflex action, we understand, sometimes whenever we are putting our hand or foot somewhere and some danger is there, some kind of danger is there. Let's say there is a burning cigarette out there and we are barefooted. So automatically your foot will get back. Whenever we feel that, just with a single feeling, immediately we pull ourselves back. So this is reflex action, and this is the job of subconscious mind. Similarly, whatever we call it, my inner voice saying me something, my inner voice, that inner voice will say that, okay, don't do that, this is wrong. Basically we call it the power of intuition. The power of intuition is the power of subconscious mind, because subconscious mind knows so many things that the conscious doesn't understand. It knows that there is some danger, it knows that there is some problem, and it gives some hints. Whenever we are doing anything wrong, the subconscious initially will say that, hey, don't do that, there's something wrong out there. But whenever we do not pay attention to that and we just keep on doing that, after some time the conscious does not respond anymore, because we are not listening to it, not paying any attention to it, so it doesn't respond back again. So this is the power of subconscious, the power of telepathy, power of projecting our thoughts to somebody else's mind is the power of subconscious. This is possible. Sometimes we just remembering some of our friend saying that, okay, hey, there's a long time I've not seen my friend, and then suddenly you get a phone call from that friend out of nowhere. It just the call comes. This is the power of subconscious, the power of telepathy. Similarly, the storehouse of memory, all the memory is stored in our subconscious mind, not only now from the childhood to this life, even the life beyond, the last birth. If people believe in the past life, it is all there in the subconscious mind. I'll explain in a different video what is past life regression. Now similarly, emotional quotient, our EQ, is the power of our subconscious mind. The judgment of, like, okay, this particular emotion is good, this emotion is bad, this emotion should be treated in this way, how to make the emotional balance. This is all the power of subconscious. Okay. Similarly, the treasure of knowledge. Your subconscious is the treasure of all knowledge. The huge power. There's a huge power in your subconscious. And once you trigger that, once you know that, once you know how to tap that, once you know how to reach your subconscious, all that source, all that knowledge is available to you. There are many people, whosoever, there are people who have been very famous, like, they have done some kind of miraculous things. These people somehow were aware of the power of the subconscious mind. You know, this is all knowledge is there in our subconscious. It's just hidden there. We should understand how to tap this knowledge. Uh, you know, I'll bring up some of the practical things out there, and we can understand all kind of wisdom is there in the subconscious mind. Any kind of decision, sometimes, for example, you have to take any kind of decision where you are not sure what is there in my favor. Okay, what you do is simply put that decision on your third eye to your subconscious, saying that, okay, I need to make decision between this thing and this thing. And now when you are making the decision, if it is a logical decision, if you know the facts, better do the decision by conscious mind. But if there is something where you do not know the facts, now put up that thing to your subconscious. If you don't know the facts, now when you are putting something to the subconscious to decide, do not apply the brain, do not apply your conscious at that time. Let the decision come totally from the subconscious. This should be very, very clear. Otherwise, people just get confused here. What is the task of the subconscious and conscious? There people do mistake, and then they say that it's not working for me. The law of attraction is not working for me. My subconscious does not respond to my queries. It does everything. It does everything. But you should understand, if you are asking your subconscious to do something for you, then do not intervene in between. Do not apply your logic. Okay, so that should be very clear. Similarly, solution to all problems. Now, this statement is very big. It says that there is no problem beyond your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is having solution to all problems. Any problem, anything you are stuck, just ask. Just take a deep breath, take control of your subconscious and say that, okay, hey, I'm suffering from this particular problem. Will you help me out? Will you help me out? And you will find the answer. And you will find the answer from subconscious mind. Once you understand the language of the subconscious, and this is how, what do we call the language of the heart? My heart says, okay, my heart and my mind, my heart and the mind is similar to my subconscious and the conscious. My heart is saying that I should go for this, while the conscious, my mind says I should not go for this, because mind is logical. Subconscious is not logical. It just says the fact. It just says whatever the best it knows. Okay, so we should understand this thing very clearly, distinctively. Okay, so give any problem to the subconscious and it will bring out the solution for you. Anything. This is what the law of attraction, understanding the subconscious, giving it the task to perform and getting back the answer, and finally working on it and using the solution is the law of attraction. Okay. Creation of the opportunities, the task of the subconscious mind. Creation. Okay, as I said, let's say you need a lot of money. So instead of trying out directly to earn more money, as most of the people are doing, use law of attraction. Law of attraction means use the power of your subconscious. Tell your subconscious, I need this much money within this much time, and the money will bring me this happiness, this and this, and this will be the outcome. Okay, this you tell to your subconscious mind, and then the subconscious will work on it and bring out the opportunity for you. Once it brings out the opportunity for you, take that opportunity and work on it and utilize that power. This is exactly law of attraction. Creation of opportunity. Okay, and the mental clock. The subconscious controls our mental clock. Sometimes while going to sleep, you put your attention to third eye and say to yourself, okay, I want to get up tomorrow morning at 5:17. Okay, 5 hours 17 minutes. Exactly, at that time, say very odd figure so that it's not normal. 17 minutes past 5. So you see such kind of odd figure and you find that it actually works for you. Okay, and now similar to mental clock, there is a mental calendar. So I can say to my subconscious using this mental calendar, I say my account balance on 1st January 2025 is $50 million or 50 whatever, whatever amount. So I am saying to my subconscious, I'm giving my command to subconscious that okay, I need this over next 9 years. Bring this situation true for me, and we'll work on it. It understand exactly the timing. It understand exactly the mental calendar. Okay. Now similarly, the control of autonomous nervous system, all our body parts, all our autonomous nervous system is controlled by the subconscious mind. All the breathing system, all the blood circulation, the digestion system, uh, is all controlled by the subconscious mind. You know, if anything happens in the let's say, for example, the breathing system, if we had to do breathing by our conscious mind, let's say while talking to you, if I just forget to breathe, I'm gone. So it does not happen because your subconscious mind is so capable that even while talking to you, even while listening everything, doing everything, the breathing continues without any problem. Okay, and similarly, the power of creating and destroying of disease are created by the subconscious mind and also produced by the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is so powerful that it can produce the disease, it can destroy the disease. Without, it is once we understand this particular fact, we know the key to destroy the disease. All kind of healing is the control of your subconscious mind. All kind of healing. Body growth is the task of your subconscious mind. Control over pain, there are many methods to control the pain, and they are all related to the power of subconscious mind. I'll explain. I'll come back to many pain control methods over a period of time. I'll come there. The power of immunity power is also the power of your subconscious mind. Some of the people, for example, say that okay, I cannot bear this winter. Whenever the season changes, I normally have problem. It may have happened once or twice, but once we start accepting it, the subconscious mind makes sure that the problem happens to you. So do not make any kind of such statement which empowers to your subconscious mind, especially related to the negative side or negative habits or problematic things. Do not accept it. If you say that I normally get sick when the season changes, if you say that, your subconscious mind will make sure that it happens for you. Okay? Similarly, the magnetic power, the magnetism that we have in the body, because the body contains electricity, electrons are there in the body. If electrons are there, there's a magnetic field also associated. So that control is also in control of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind itself is the source of inspiration. The subconscious mind can also influence the environment and can change the things nearby. The subconscious contains all the creative power. It is so creative, it is so powerful, it can control anything and everything. And it is our personal God. The subconscious mind is the form of God within us. It's a true fact. Every soul is part and parcel of the Lord Supreme, as written in the scriptures. Now this is our personal God, the subconscious mind. Our spiritual quotient is also under the control of the subconscious mind. So anybody is having the inclination towards spirituality is directed actually by the subconscious. It is not in your direct control. Creative thinking is the power of your subconscious mind. Planning, I already explained that the subconscious is so capable of planning, so better let the planning get done by the subconscious mind. And there is a network of the subconscious mind. You know, all the networks, all the subconscious mind, my subconscious and your subconscious and everybody's subconscious is somehow connected. So it means that somehow if I ask my subconscious to find out the, let's say, the life partner for me, so the subconscious knows who is the right fit for you. So it automatically conveys this point to all the people in the surrounding, everyone in this world. The subconscious are all same. At certain level, we are all same. There are many things in us which are same, which are similar. Osho calls it the collective subconsciousness. There is a subconsciousness which is collective, same between you and me and every person on earth. So they are all connected. That means you can utilize the power of subconscious to control or convey something to the people. Now I hope this particular, here I end this video. I hope this video have put some light on this conscious and subconscious mind and improved your understanding about the two. Now this concept is very, very important to understand further lectures on mind power. Please do subscribe my channel and do not forget to distribute to your friends. My Hindi channel is in name of Sanjiv Malik, English channel in the name of Mind Guru India, our website mindguruindia.com. Thank you very much.